Hello. I know I've been doing like a little bit of a theme when it comes to the collection of the stories that I'm bringing out, but this is a little bit of a hodgepodge. A couple rule things and a couple interesting baseball games. The first is one of the greatest pitching duels of all time. On May 2nd, 1917, Jim Hippo Vaughn and Fred Toney matched no-hitters for the first 9 innings. In the top of the 10th, Larry Koff leads off with a single to break up Vaughn's no-hitter. He ends up moving to third on a drop fly ball to Cy Williams and ends up scoring on a swinging bunt as Vaughn tries to get Koff at the plate but ends up throwing late. In the bottom of the ninth, bottom of the 10th, Toney sets down the Cubs in order and ends up preserving his no-hitter. Prior to the 1931 season, balls that bounced over the fence were considered a home run. With the start of the 1931 season, they decided they were going to make that a ground rule or a book rule double. Now, if you're not sure what the difference is between a ground rule double and a book rule double, talk to an umpire. I'm sure they'll explain it to you, because I've met a few umpires that seem to consider that a bane in their existence, with the fact that it's different if something's laid out in the rule book as opposed to it being something special with the grounds. Something that's always seemed a bit strange to me. I've read this in a couple different places. After Ty Cobb helped the Detroit Tigers make it to the World Series, they ended up losing in 1907, the fans of Detroit wanted to thank Ty for all he's done for the team. So they presented him at the end of the season with a dog that they painted to look like a tiger. That's right, they painted a dog and gave it to somebody. And the weird thing is, in both spots that I've read this, neither of the authors questioned whether this was an odd thing or whether this was cruel. I always find that strange. In 1911, in an effort to speed up games, even though the average game probably at that time was around 2 hours, Major League Baseball decided to implement a rule that a pitcher was allowed to take warm-ups until the batter stepped into the box, and then the game was supposed to start. The ball players were kind of, at that point, just using that as a friendly rule and allowing people to get their pitches in anyway, but still trying to move the games along. Anyway, on June 27th, someone finally decided to exploit that rule. Stuffy McGinnis, who played for the Philadelphia Athletics, strode up to the plate while Red Sox hurler Ed Karcher was in the middle of warm-ups and just kind of chatting, like as the Red Sox were taking the field, and Tris Speaker, the center fielder, was still making his way out of the dugout. Karcher decided to continue throwing his warm-up pitches, and McGinnis decided he was going to swing. And he laced a line drive into center field that just kept rolling, and he ran the bases. Of course, this brought a protest from the Red Sox, but the umpire ruled that, because the rule stated that there was no more warm-ups as soon as the batter stepped into the batter's box, that the hit was good, and so was the inside the park home run. Anyway, thank you for watching the video. Of course, we got previous and next, and subscribing is always fun, if you like that sort of thing. Anyway, leave comments below. I'd like to know if what you think about the whole painting a dog thing is. Like, hopefully it doesn't start a trend. I doubt it will, with the amount of people that are probably watching this video, which, let me see, the total is probably low. Anyway, if you are somebody who's watched it, thank you very much. You've made me happy. And if you have anything interesting you want to add, or any comment on any of these stories, please feel free to in the comments below. Thank you. Have a good day.